In this question, we have a 26-year-old female who was evaluated for infertility and found to have microprolactinoma with prolactin level elevated. She is eager to conceive. She was started on bromocriptine. She returned with bothersome episodes of nausea and vomiting. Physician reassured and sent. Patient returned a week later with persistent nausea and vomiting. What is the next best step in the management? Okay. Switch to cabergoline. Start bromocriptine and observe intravaginal bromocriptine or transphenyl surgery. Okay, by now it is very clear for you that in case of patient presenting with prolactinoma, if they are willing to conceive or if they are very eager to conceive, I think I told you that I would prefer to start them on bromocriptine because I don't want them to have a continued exposure even after stopping. Cabergoline is a long-acting drug. Right now, it's not a preferred drug in pregnancy, right? So in this case, she is very eager to conceive, right? So that is the objective why she probably presented to the hospital. Right? She is very eager to conceive. We found out that she has prolactinoma because we evaluated for infertility and she was started on bromocriptine. The issue right now here is she is not tolerating the bromocriptine, right? She is having severe bothersome nausea and vomiting. And even after reassuring and counseling, probably she's coming back with symptoms. So it's genuinely bromocriptine intolerance, right? So what can we do in that case? Should we think of switching over to cabergoline? The answer is no, because she is keen to conceive. Cabergoline we can switch over to, but in that case I would ask them to avoid pregnancy for some time, right? Treat the prolactinoma, then later again make a switch over from cabergoline to bromocriptine and then ask her to plan for conceiving, right? So in this case I wouldn't be strongly thinking of switching over to cabergoline. Okay, stop bromocriptine and observe. Not the sensible choice because she has infertility and it needs to be addressed, right? Only when our amenorrhea improves, our infertility would improve. So mere observation is not adequate, and infertility is probably because of the hyperprolactinemia. So if the prolactin levels are not coming down, she's not going to improve on her infertility aspect, right? So this is also something. Option A is not something I would be keen on. Option B is not something I would be keen on. Okay, option D, transphenyl surgery. When is it indicated? Before the conception? It is indicated if it is a macroprolactinoma where the dopamine therapy has already failed, right? Or even if it is a smaller tumor where you clearly know that the dopamine agonist therapy is not helpful, it is not able to bring down the tumor size by more than 50%. Only then you think of a transplant surgery before patient conceives. So in this case, she is not tolerating the initiation of the dopamine agonistic, right? We cannot jump on to say that there is a dopamine agonistic therapy failure. So I would be ruling out option D also from my list. So I'm left with option C, intravaginal bromocriptine. Right. So this is a statement that even Harrison mentions, Williams mention, and most of the standard endocrine textbooks mention. Bromocriptine intolerance is purely a GI symptom, and it can be overcome by using the other modes of bromocriptine administration, most commonly followed being intravaginal. So if patient is having bothersome nausea or vomiting with bromocriptine, you can switch over to intravaginal bromocriptine, and that would be the right choice from the options provided, right? So I would be going with intravaginal bromocriptine as the right choice for this.